if s equals to log 7 and t is equal to log 1 over 4, we are going to express this thing in terms of s and t. So how should we do this? When t equals to log 1 over 4, we can rewrite this in terms of the most basic unit, in terms of log 2, okay, because 2 is more basic than log 4. And we could move the negative 2 to the front then. And so log 2 as a basic unit is negative t over 2. And another basic unit is log 7, that is equal to s. So what do we do? Now after we've identified the basic units, this one and this one, then we look at the question and see how our numbers can be broken down into the basic units. In this case, how are these rewritten in terms of 7 and 2? 7 and 2. I know that 49 is the square of 7, the basic unit, and 128 is the 7th power of 2, another basic unit. And because log a minus log b equals to log of a over b, then we can rewrite like that. Then I can move the power to the front. Then you see something familiar. These are the basic units here. Now we're ready to substitute. And so this is our answer. Now for this question, log 250, we still have to break this up into the most basic units. But we know that 250 equals to 2 times 5 to the third power. So we have log 2 plus 3 log 5. We're good with log 2 because we could write it in terms of t. But the problem is right here, log 5. We are not given any information on log 5. Sometimes we have to consider log 10, log 100, etc. The ones that are powers of 10. But because we know that 5 is actually a factor of 10, and we could get 5 by dividing 10 by 2. And because log 2 is something that we had, so we could actually rewrite it like this. Then we're good. Why? Because what is log 10? Log 10 is just 1, right? So now we could substitute the log 2's into here. And after simplifying, we will just get 3 plus t. Now this question can be done in another way, because 250 is a factor of 1000. So we could use the same logic here. So another way to do this is we could rewrite this into log 1000 minus log 4, and log 1000 is actually 3. Then I could move the 2 to the front, and so we have a log 2, that's our basic unit. And then we could still move on and get 3 plus t. Now one thing you have to look at this right here. This log 2 square does not equal to log 2 whole square, because the square belongs to the 2 only, but not the entire thing. If you do this, it will be wrong. This kind of question involves simplification and expression. This is not that difficult, because all you need to do, again, is to identify the basic units and then you combine them or canceling. So if you look at this question, obviously your basic unit would be log x. So we have to rewrite all 4 of these in terms of log x. So for this term, this is actually x squared and then 1 over 5 power, right? So we could actually combine the index together like we've learned before. And this one, 1 over is actually a negative index, right? Then we move all the power to the front like we always did. Then it becomes obvious. You can just factorize out the log x top and bottom, then they could be cancelled, right? Which just leaves you with only this part. And after your calculation, and after cancelling, your answer will be 13 over 2.